I feel that this is one of the biggest mistakes that people are making. They have all these fears, they have all these stories that they are discovering in themselves, and then they start beating themselves up, like, why am I feeling still this? Because I've been working so hard to shift this. And actually it works against you. So what you want to do once you are discovering or rediscovering all these stories and the deeper layers of older stories that you might have already shifted, I want you to honor them, meaning not to give them power or to say that they are good or right in any way, but to honor them by acknowledging that they are there to protect you, they are there to serve you, they are there in order to make sure that you are not getting hurt. This is what the fears are trying to do for us, right? The fears are there in a trial from our subconscious mind to keep us safe. So the best way to deal with the fears and to process them in the most efficient way is to honor them, to accept them for what they are, and almost in a kind, loving way to dismiss them, right? To say, okay, almost you can say this to yourself, or just hold the energy of these thoughts and intention, like, thank you for, trying to protect me, but actually I'm done. And the energy of this for me is, I don't need this anymore. Now I know what you want for me, and now I'm done. I'm releasing you. And you can literally feel them like almost lifting, feeling that energy lifting up and just fading away, right? Being dissolved, and allowing yourself to feel the space being cleared, being fresher, being lighter, and you receiving a more open and free space into your field and into your energy. Now, this space needs to be filled with actually what helps you, what serves you. So now the next step is to choose what are the new stories that you are now choosing consciously to embrace. And the new stories, for instance, if the old stories were I'm afraid of being judged, I'm afraid of being attacked, I'm afraid maybe that I will not be good enough and I will be failing. The new story should be anything that feels better than that. Any kind of story that makes you feel lighter, more expansive, more high vibe, more confident, more tuned into your faith. So anything that makes you feel better is a good shift. So maybe new shifts would be that are coming, and you can choose through this new step that it says, I now choose to and consciously shift the stories. I now choose to release the fear of being judged and choose to love and accept myself for who I am and let go of the need of exterior approval. Or one of the shifts that I am sharing with my clients when they are afraid of being, for instance, attacked or trolled online is, I now choose to know that anything that other people are doing or are opinionating about me has nothing to do with me. I'm free of anyone's opinions. Those opinions have nothing to do with me. They have only to do with who they are. Or I now choose to fully own and embrace and embody my value and stand behind it. I now choose to fully unleash my voice. I now choose to fully show up. I now choose to fully express my truth. I now choose to unapologetically serve my purpose. I now choose to fully honor my mission. I now choose to know that, for instance, one of the fears is money might spoil my family or my kids, or might bring arguments into my family, right? I now choose to know that it's safe for me to have money without the fear of being mistreated, or without the fear of arguments, or without the fear of spoiling my kids. I now choose to know that money doesn't change who I am, just helps me enhance the parts of me that I am now choosing to embody more, right? So as an idea and sub explanation here and reminder, money will never change you. Money will never change you. Money never changes people. Money actually enhances what those people really are, because with more money they have more resources to get more fully expressed. So if you are a good person, then you will fully express yourself, or express yourself in a fuller way as a good person when you have money, because you can contribute more. You have the resources to do all those things that you were thinking or feeling called to be doing: support the charities, hire more people, circulate more money, support all the causes that you feel called to support, so you can do more of you and express yourself more as a good person doing good things in this world once you have money. And if you are a bad person or with more negative sides of you that are quite strong, then money will be emphasizing that too. But money cannot literally essentially change anyone, just enhances who we are, right? And this is again one thing that you can remind yourself in one story that you can wire inside, because many people are afraid that they will be becoming bad persons once they get more money, right? We were told that rich people are immoral people, are bad people, are doing mean stuff, right? So then you can always remind yourself, the more money I have, the more good I can do. The more money I have, the more I can express myself as a good person on a mission in this world, right? So just go through this step, choosing your stories consciously. I now choose to, and write down all the new stories.